Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Carolyn and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are here again with a Beauty and Brews episode, so happy Saturday. I hope your day is going great so far. Today we're going to be reviewing another beer from Cigar City. So I actually got a mixed 6-packs of this company's beer, so I'm just gonna work my way through them. So hope you guys don't mind that it's the same brewery as last video's brewery, but let's go ahead and jump into this review. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you're a fan of beer and makeup. I put out new episodes every Saturday for your viewing pleasure. Alright, let's go ahead and review this beer. Okay, so for today's episode of Beauty and Brews, we're going to be reviewing a Margarita Gose. I wanted to drink something very light and refreshing. It's quite humid today. And yeah, I just thought this can was really pretty, and let's go ahead and crack this baby open. It says refreshingly tart on the can, and it is a tropical influence meets innovative brewing in this tart margarita inspired ale. So it is an ale. It's effervescent on the palate. Our margarita utilizes orange peel, lime, and salt to create a zesty, light body, entirely unique experience. So let's see, does it say it's 4.2 ABV? This would be very light and refreshing on any hot day, so hence why I'm drinking it. For those of you who did not watch and who are just stumbling upon this video, Cigar City Brewing is based out in Tampa, Florida, and my neighbor is a sales rep for them, so I thought that was pretty neat of him to give me a mixed 6-pack of them, and you know, they're not a bad brewery. I like most of the beers that I've tried from them, so if you ever see this around your area or at a restaurant or at a beer store, whatever, definitely check it out if you're a big fan of Goses. I know I love Gose, so I'm all about this. And I really hope it tastes like a margarita. Let's go ahead and pour this in a glass for you to see it. So a little darker than I thought it would come out to be. So it's hazy, it's golden, amberish almost, and it's definitely effervescent like it states. Very bubbly in the can and poured out. Right off the bat, you smell the orange a little bit and the lime mostly. I'm not quite tasting any orange. It's not as tropical as it makes it sound, but it's not bad. It's very light body and mouthfeel very light as well. Very drinkable. I could crush this in like 5 minutes if I wanted to. It doesn't really taste like a margarita to me. Now, if it was served in maybe a slushy form and with a rim of salt and a lime to add a little bit in there, I think maybe this would amp up the flavor profile a little bit. It's really not that tart. Overall, this beer is pretty light in body, light in mouthfeel. It's golden amberish in color. It is effervescent at first when you pour it out, but it seems to fizzle out quite quickly and kind of go flat a bit. But I don't really taste margarita as much as I would prefer this beer. I would want it to have that salt flavor pop a little bit more. You can taste a little bit of the lime, a little bit of the orange. It's just not as margarita forward as I would prefer it, since it's supposedly a Margarita Gose. So alright, so for today's makeup, we're going to use the can for inspiration, and we're going to go ahead and use like a light lime green with a light pink peachy tone and maybe a little bit of a darker green to add a little bit more dimension. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so we're back with no makeup on. I've pretty much just taken makeup wipes and just wiped off my eye makeup for the most part, but I'm going to go ahead and prime with the CoverGirl concealer. This works really well for like an everyday eyeshadow primer, but if you're like wanting to, you know, really intensify it, I would use another one. But for me, it's not a big deal because I just like doing this for fun, you know? Drink beer, play with makeup is like my motto. Play with makeup, it washes off, not that big of a deal. Alright, so that's done. and we're gonna go ahead and take a fluffy brush from Sigma, and I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. Okay, so we're gonna take the shade Bonfire from the Daily Syrian Estates collab palette. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like pack that in. I feel like this works really well for that peach tone. And I really, really do like the formula of these eyeshadows, so. We'll do one eye on camera and one eye off camera so you guys don't have to sit through all that. Plus, I feel like this is gonna be a relatively easy look anyway. All right, so since we have this lime green color, I'm gonna go ahead and take a Jouer palette. We're gonna take this bright yellow and we're gonna mix it with this cool green color here. Maybe I'll just use that in general. All right, so I'm gonna take that color. It is called Tootsie. I'm gonna maybe just cut the crease a little bit. I just like applying a lot of my products with my finger because I just feel like it just works so much better. We're gonna try this with a flat Morphe brush to pack on some of that color, that green color. Wow, the Juvia Place palette's pigmented. We're gonna take the same Morphe brush, same Sigma brush that I used for the pink, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that and kind of blend it in with the green color. Kind of removed some of the color there. Obviously with the yellow it will brighten the green up a bit, but okay, maybe that didn't work very well. Okay, idea. We're gonna take the green all the way over. All right, I'm gonna take that pink again and kind of just buff that out a bit. Okay, so I don't really think I want to do too much. I want to keep this pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the green to the bottom lower lash. I just think Sour Patch candies with any kind of color combination like this, a little bit of fallout. I'll just apply more concealer, it's fine. All right, so that is that with that eye. Let's go ahead and apply a liquid liner line, a black wing. We're gonna apply a wing real quick. This look kind of reminds me of the one look I did with Thomas Hooker Brewing Company's Watermelon Ale. Alright, so that eye is done. Besides mascara, I will go ahead and do the other eye off camera and then finish the mascara look, and then everything else will follow, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here are the eyes all done with eyeliner and mascara. Both eyes are completed. I'm going to go ahead and apply a highlight from the Daily Syrian palette as the Ocean Avenue. We're going to go ahead and apply that in the inner corner of the eyes just to kind of like top it off a bit. This is a really pretty inner corner highlight. Let's see if it works with this. It's like a champagne silver flecks almost. Very pretty. Okay, so last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and apply the Colourpop liquid lip in the Ultra Blotted Lip shade Love Bite. This is one of my favorite colors for them, and I have used this before in previous videos, so nothing new, just a new beer. So I'll apply that real quick. And off camera, I did apply concealer, cleaned up the face, and did a little bit of bronzer from the Daily Syrian palette as well. I used the shade Tan Lines, and I used the color Bonfire as the blush to kind of just pull it all in together. This is the final look for this beer. What do we think? Do we love it? Is it cool? I think this eye came out a little bit better than that eye, but that's all right, not a big deal. I still think it's really cool. It almost kind of gives me like what the 60s vibe almost, where they were all about like this colored green, like this bright green color with like this peachy color. I don't know, I just kind of gives me that retro vibe. But overall, the Margarita Gose from Cigar City Brewing Company wasn't a bad Gose at all, but was not quite the Margarita Gose I was yearning for. So if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up on your way out, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I appreciate you guys for watching my episodes of Beauty and Brews, and I'll catch you guys next time on the next episode.